Hey everybody, good evening. It is time for a Tiny Tip Tuesday. So I'm a little bit later than I normally am on Tuesdays, but they finally poured our asphalt driveway today. And I'm so glad it's over. It stinks really bad, but I know that'll dissipate. It looks good. It looks better. Were they a top quality company? No, they were a new company. So, but it'll do. It'll do, and the price was good. So I'm glad that's over. Yay. So I'm sorry, that was a lot of complaining for a Tiny Tip Tuesday. I apologize. So today's Tiny Tip Tuesday, I just wanted you to see, I'm going to be using the Heartfelt Wishes and the Beauty of Friendship stamp to create this. And I did use the dies too, just to cut out one thing. You'll see on the finished card when I do the finished card. So here's what I have. I have a piece of thick basic white cardstock, which makes the best card base. For those of you who don't know, we do sell our basic white cardstock in regular, which is good for like your layers and your sentiments and that kind of stuff. But we also sell this thick cardstock. And what's good about it is when you stand it up, it stays standing. It doesn't start to curl. No matter what you do with it, it's thick. So that's really cool. Okay, so here's what I did. Did I grab that? I took a die from the Tasteful Labels. I took this big die here, if you guys can see that through the plastic. I took this one. And you can already kind of see what I'm doing because this was my template. I cut it out. This piece here, this scrap, for this one, I cut it 4 inches by 5 1/4. So it's almost like I am making a layer for my card. Like, you know, that's what I usually cut designer series paper and that kind of stuff. And then I have some temporary adhesive on the back of it. Okay, so now here is what I did. Here we go. And this is how I'm doing postage is going up. You guys probably saw my post. And the thicker you make your cards, sometimes the post office will charge you more. Now, you know me, I like layering. Layer makes me very happy. It makes me very happy. But this is kind of a way to not layer too much, although I did a little bit because I had to. Okay, so I'm taking this naked tree, which is actually, you can use it like this, of course, like I am, but these are the pieces that would actually kind of let you fill in that tree. You could do it on this one too. So here's what I'm doing. I'm inking it up, and I am stamping once, and then I am stamping off, and then I'm stamping once, and I'm stamping off, and then I am stamping once. So I have 3 dark trees and, well, that one's barely on there, but 3 dark trees and 2 light trees. It kind of, that will give you depth when you do that. It makes like these trees look like they're actually behind. Sometimes the darker ones look that way, but I think with this one, the lighter ones do. Now I am going to take my awesome blending brush and my Balmy Blue, which you guys know I love Balmy Blue. And I am just going to, oh, by the way, the reason this says blues, I use this one for all my blues, all of them. I have 6 of them, and I have them labeled by basic colors. And I'm just doing little circles. I'm trying to do my circles in, not out, because I don't want to lift up this little template. Okay, so this is how I'm going around and around and around. I'm going to put a little darker here because I see I got a little boo-boo with that. And then I'm just going to fill it in. I want the edges dark, but in the center it can be fine. Now, on my sample, I also did this. I kind of went along because I decided I wanted it to have a border. So, and that was why I cut it this way. And I'm just going to keep going. Now see, the tree kind of went over there. I probably should have been a little more careful because I didn't really want tree marks right there. And you'll see what I mean. Oh, looking down here. What do I say? When I do lives, something always happens. Luckily, I made a corrected card so you guys can see it. So anyway, I'm just going to go around. I'm not being super particular about how dark or how light this is. I just want a blue edge. And then I'm going to pull this up. And see, isn't that cool? And here's, like I said, where I got a little bit too much tree stump and tree edges. That's kind of a problem. And then I just took my Merry Christmas and stamped it down here. And then I cut out the other tree. And here is my finished card. Isn't it fun? You can see this one I didn't mess up like that. It's okay. So, and if you're wondering where this came from, because there is no die for that or anything, I stamped the bottom of this onto a scrap, and I just cut it out by hand. I mean, there actually is a die that would have cut it out, but I just needed a little snippet. And then that's just up on Pop Dots, Stampin' Dimensionals. So that's it. This is just a simple way to show a pretty background and just add it to your card without adding too much dimension. So get out your blending brushes and play. It's a lot of fun. So before I go, I want to remind you, I will be back for Saturday SIP. Stampin' Up's leaders, we're all having a big virtual conference this weekend. So I'm not real sure about my timing yet. It's probably going to have to be early to do my Saturday SIP. I won't be probably doing anything Thursday because there's Stampin' Up Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm going to be at the virtual event. So, but if you need me, you can text. I can respond or message me here. So please share this video. You know, I do the drawings every month for someone who has shared. Also notice my hostess code has changed to ZRDAYPMY. The special with the Stamparatus from Volume, I have extended it through the end of the month. So if you spend $50, you will get the silicone craft sheet and that little template that I showed how to do the circle. So just make sure you're shopping with me and you use this hostess code and you will get those things for free delivered from me. Don't put them on your order. I will send those to you. So otherwise Stampin' Up will charge you. Okay. All right, everybody. I hope you have a great day. Those of you in Michigan, I hope this thing about storms is just pretense and we're not really going to get any, but I doubt it. So, all right. Have a super great day. Oh, here, let me hold this up like I like to do so you guys can do a screenshot if you want one. Okay. I'll see you soon. Bye.